then I would go into my own booth, and then I had to take off my director cap and let Vivian direct me. And then Vivian would be like, okay, stop. You said I did notice you do 4 takes when we usually do 3. So that sometimes I would like, another one. I'll be, crap, I didn't mean to like that. I thought it was 3. So you tell.
So come on, talk about it. Is episode 8 coming out? That is the question. What episode 8? Is episode 8 coming out? Yes or no? I want to know. Is episode 8 coming out? Come on, we got everyone here. Is episode 8 coming out? Or is Hellboss episode 8 coming out? Yes or no? That's the question. That's the question everyone wants to know. Is episode 8 coming out?
And then I'm like, when's someone gonna come and like help me out with this study studio? And so I found some random person that was in like the other studio, and they're like, no, it's all ready for you. And I'm like, there's no one in there. And I'm like, but they had phones on. And then there was like someone walking to me, and they're in like San Francisco or something. I'm like, what is happening? They're like, walk over there and turn this volume bit up. And they're like,
Are you Stella's or are you Octavia? So are you Octavia? Or are you...
I'll be right back and go grab your nice performance. I like rushed over to Los Angeles, and I felt like I was leaving you two in a room a lot, and you were like,
we were in our pajamas. I will say, like, I'm so used to now recording everyone remotely that, like, if you don't want to see any of us. I just don't know what that's gonna be like. Like, I'm like, but I'm hoping that someday we're able to do that, especially as we're continuing to make the show and things are starting to go. And that's why it's
Where's episode 8 coming out, huh?
And it's not the first time a lot of us are in the same room with your other 2 guys. And with the musical numbers, what was great is that, like, we would like do dialogue first, unless someone had like a really hard song or something, and we do music, and then Sam was always on standby. And we would click on Sam, and then Sam would be in his booth. It looked like it was Space Oddity, right?
oh yeah.
I'm always doing from the booth. Yeah. Speaking of you, I guess this is a segue into this episode. So this is the episode where your song comes in.
Yes.
Your songwriting for the show. And
My world is burning around me.
this episode is very...
My world...
A lot of people, it's funny because I see a lot of people discussing this episode and saying, this episode feels like it should have been later in the show. And it's like, I disagree, because I think that this episode is...
My world is burning around me.
It's like the
2 and 4, I mean... I like, of all the episodes we have so far of Hellboss, episode 2 is the worst, I think. The music in it is pretty good, though, but yeah. My world is burning around me. Oh, that's what I'm going to put on there. I am, if I am still up, I'm going to be doing some racing tonight, maybe. Yeah, upload some videos. No, I'm going to go into. I could upload some videos, but what's the point? I mean, you guys won't. I'll do it later. I'll upload some videos later. But I'm going to do a random game next. It's not GTA, so yeah.
I think a good show should have a roller coaster. Yeah. It's like a demo. You should hear
The rotor is going haywire again.
Yeah.
I already know which one's going with it. Yeah, the one I hate the most is going with you, though.
Comedic elements of the show, and then when Soul's song came out. The song and Bryce and the art and the color.
And Sarah. I was getting to that. Oh yeah. I wanted the brand interrupted me. Here we go.
Hey, you watching YouTube right now? V5's on. Yeah, watch it right now. Yeah, live V4 or V5 if you got. Yeah, bye. What do I do? V4 or V5?
She's not rich. They all sound better than me.
You can sound that. You can say fuck, actually.
Yeah, I thought I stood up and oh fuck. Well, we accent petting.
Yeah.
This song is so good. This song
This was the first thing I wrote for the show, period. And like now I've written, I think like 18 or 19 songs.
Oh my god.
I can fix it easy by putting V5. I'll fix it real quick.
Like we got in touch.
And
And then the first thing to be like such a serious tender song was definitely an interesting way to start. And obviously, like I've said it before, like at the time I wrote this, I had an almost 1-year-old. And so like that was very informative to this, and like I felt like really, it felt cool to be able to like tap into that on a personal level, to be able to make like this very tender personal father to child song. Like it definitely, it was personal in a lot of ways, and the response to it's been amazing.
It really gives me goosebumps every time hearing this song, and also knowing that I'm gonna interrupt it so every time I watch it, I feel bad. It's so beautiful, and then I have to destroy it.
I still can't believe it, guys, that they're actually doing this. So far, I don't recognize who they look like, but it was pretty neat to find out that the person who's the voice of Vortex, the voice of Ozzy. Which, yes, I have seen the English version and the Russian version of Hell of a Boss. I don't know why, but sometimes the Russian sounds better than the thing.
Various ways in which people have come out.
I wish I could meet these guys. I wish I could meet these people in person, but you know what, though? It's still good.
Yeah. That's a beautiful song.
I mean, yeah, guys, I got some updates, videos. I'm going to be here maybe tomorrow. I'm going to be doing I'm going tomorrow. Stop with the amp! You slept with the amp! The world is burning around me.
I don't know why, but as soon as they woke up and put the headphones on and they hit play, I was like, crawling in my skin.
That was basically the vibe of that music. The song people listening to. I did that too.
The actress of Via does that song.
Oh, yeah,
The one that she's singing. Yeah, which I thought would be kind of symbolic. You know, it's almost like singing for herself. So I was like, if anyone's singing the song, it probably should be Farrah. I do feel like with voice acting, I'm in the booth and I'm still doing all the expressions good. All the body someone else would be if it was like, well, like, the difference is like, you know, acting and voice acting. To me, like, it really is. You know, I was playing like you're on the playground. Yeah, and I remember.
I stink, but you know what, though? I don't care. This is pretty cool, though.
And that is, we got the dance room and that makes it so that, so everything I do stops. That's right.
So, guys, we're staying on, guys. I might move to my couch, which is right here, but I'm not leaving, guys. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go on the couch right now. It's a couch, it's a futon, but you know what, though? As long as you see my face, does that count? I'm going to be a pillow and watch this.
You know, it helps. So like, every actor on the film.
Oh, you guys can't see me then. I usually don't do this, but I'll do that for you guys today. My world is burning around me. My world is burning around me.
It's really cool. Hopefully, maybe we'll be able to share some out someday. It's so cool.
Oh, I forgot about the spray part. What the fuck, Dad? This is a futon I'm on, guys. If I was not on the futon, I don't know where I'd be at. Maybe I'd be on my bed, but you can't see me and I can't see the TV. The way this room's set up, though, it's a little bit of a mess right now, but it's set the way I like it. Dirty, clean clothes behind me, dirty clothes in the washer, bed there, and desk. I mean, I can't use the dresser because it's too dangerous to use. Not because all the junk is on it, because of the everything. And tomorrow I get to water the cactus. Yes, we do have a cactus in here.
Oh,
In the kitchen.
well, everything in the show, like especially because my best friend Sam Miller is like one of the she was lead background on season 1 for sure, and like she's so much better at paying attention to the actual like lore of the world to the point where like I'll have a note, I'll be like I want this color or like I want the sun to like be here, and she'll be like Viv, there is no sun in this ring. Like we're in green right now. There's no sun, and I'm like, right. And so like it's but on that like the plants the plants are meant to be like just like actually they're from a different ring, so we'll explore that. But like there's all kinds of lore reasons behind almost every like background. And look really space in that.
The eyeball that's in the jar in Woods' office, is that Martha's eye that was shot out?
I don't think that was intentional.
I thought it.
It's canon now. This first shot when we see Blitz with Stoltz is one of my favorite ones because we finally get to see the side perspective. Yeah, I know. Stoltz is like that, and Blitz is about this big.
And that gave all of Rule 34 artists a template to go off of. We said, there you go, get it right. There you go.
It was you, Brandon, that one time at when we were doing a writing session, you asked me, you're like, how do you think they do anything? And I was like, I don't know, but they'll figure it out. Like the audience will figure it out. I know they want it.
Oh, I feel like I'm gonna bite something, dog.
Descriptions. Yeah, it's because they really do a lot of interesting, unusual things because they physically have to.
Which brings me to Ozzy. Ozzy is like, I mean, a serious guy. I'm like, so, what they're like?
Logic of like, they just find out and they figure it out.
It's gonna be 3 o'clock soon. My mom should be home soon, so I can't wait to see what happens.
It's like that old joke with the mouse and the elephant.
One of the
Oh, like hell of a boss. Oh, that's my B-star shit.
She was like, he's the fit of Lutz. Like, you don't think that he can fit into anything you want.
Someone asked me, I said that. I pretty much sounds like, look,
I'm not gonna do what you think we're gonna do. I'm not that dirty. Later on today, we'll actually put that on later on today. But right now, I'm gonna have a reliable night and sleep. Okay, so tomorrow I need to clean the desk up tomorrow for tomorrow's thing I'm gonna do tomorrow.
Pretty much anything can be done when you're horizontal.
Tomorrow! I can't wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be so much fun. I gotta remove one thing off of Omegle tonight before I.
She's not really. I was like, she's not as big of a character as like we looked at it and everything is Luna, of course. And then right behind that was Billets and Blitz and Souls and Blitz, and then there was Miss Vigor, and some of that I was like, oh, that seems correct, and some of it I was like, I don't think she would do that.
Which video? I wish I was supposed to be.
We thought about it.
That's the most descriptive critique of Rule 34 I think I've ever heard in my life.
This is how old I am. When you said Mayberry corn, I'm thinking of like Aunt B and Barney Fife.
Very wholesome.
The year of our Lord 2022. What are we doing?
That moment with the animatronic scream, that was you. That was too.
Millie is so cute in this episode.
I know. This was a fun episode.
Everyone loves Millie. Right, Millie? Millie. Everyone loves you.
So
There wasn't a scene that we recorded. It actually did get bored in a spell, but this was back when we were trying to keep the runtime like and then down. Okay, fun fact about me versus everyone, and Brandon and Adam now helping to write season 2. We did not know what to translate the runtime, so we would write these like really amazing scripts, and we're like, yeah, this will be 15 minutes, and then it's like you put the voices in, you put the chords in, and you go, oh. So like that happened a little bit on this season, but usually it's only like a scene or so we have to cut. There was a scene where we established the drive the monster, and there's like a petting zoo.
That's Maxwell? Is it Apple?
Yes, oh yeah, Maxwell's the apple.
I like that the Apple mascot has a butt.
Yeah, I know.
They have little butts on the bottom. That's not.
They got a little butt.
Certain things.
Actually, most boys are a little perverse.
I remember when we went to record and you sent me the script. I'm like, how long is this episode supposed to be? You remember? I said, how long?
Yeah.
It was like this, I think the first script was like 31 pages or something, right?
Oh no, not that. But
Oh no, there goes Molly.
Long and they don't translate that.
Yeah.
And then some of them are really short and they translate so much harder. And we don't put the songs in, so the songs are another factor. So we're kind of learning.
Yeah.
So by like the next season that we're gonna begin writing, like
Next season,
we figured it out.
What?
What? Let's hone in on that. When they're coming out, Viv. When they're coming out.
Yeah. When's it coming out?
Stop that soul. All the background.
Yeah, I like that it was attention to detail. Yeah. It was very fun, like from the apple as well. I love that hat.
Yeah, the hats, the apple hats seem to be made.
I love all the marketing shit.
I would actually wear that. I'm not wearing food. So I have like my hot dog cut with hot dog. Oh yeah.
This mother trucker is amazing.
The robot RoboViz.
Yes.
That Robo Fit is
Fun.
really good.
I didn't realize that was around. I'm just
It's Robo Fit.
Yeah, there's
Okay. I
more
don't
than.
understand how he can sing that well in that voice. Like, it just doesn't make sense.
Oh, he honestly is. He has like double vocal cords or something. He has some kind of thing that allows him to do it. Yeah, he's physically different.
in Beetlejuice, watching this Beetlejuice, man.
Exactly.
He does it for 2 hours. I don't know how he does it.
I don't either.
It's
I think some people are not from this planet. I think
There's literally videos of him showing.
I think a lot of them are
different. Yeah.
I might be, but he comes from a better planet with better singers.
But no, this was so fun to do, and this was an interesting character. Now people have seen the real girl, but it was interesting to introduce the robot version first, and like kind of slowly unveil that. That was fun to sit on. Because everyone really liked the robot. I was like, and I did too. Like, the robot has his own character, but like, I was like, oh, they're gonna like the real one too. So.
This is me talking. This is me
I just
talking.
realized the plushie has an upset a satanic cross on its little bow tie.
Every time you watch an episode,
Operator, please.
this is you talking here.
Or- Wait, no, wait. Operator, please. It's operator. I need to. Hello?
Yeah, but in season 2, you
There's a season 2?
On!
But there is a character you very, like you have deep. That's like
Oh, yeah. And how is it?
it's looking awesome.
Okay,
So very excited for everyone.
Operator! Operator! I'll do it like this. 1, 2.
Very special hell of a boss.
I thought you were saying something and we all interrupted.
I totally didn't pick up. That's like when you cover a bird's face, a bird just freezes.
Yeah.
And someone, and I'm
That
oh
detail
my
is-
God,
yeah.
that is so well thought out.
I'll read some of the comments when we release an episode. I'm like, I didn't see that.
I know.
I didn't see
Yeah.
that.
I know the exact
I
same
didn't
thing.
notice that. I didn't see that.
You know more than we know.
I do, yeah.
Yeah. Which is cool because it makes us feel like you've done way more work than we've actually done.
It's so cool. The artist adds so much. Like that's what's amazing about animation is that like every stage adds so much. There's a script, and then when you go to record the voices, the voice cast adds more, and there's improv, and there's the script gets enhanced, and so that changes. And then when the board artists get a hold of it, the board artists add jokes, and they add like visual cues or acting choices or anything, and then the animators do it. So there's like so many degrees of adding and fluffing things.
Yes,
So that the final product is so fun.
it's like whatever.
From what I've noticed, it doesn't have to. Oh my God. Show, like it feels like specifically on this show, whether it's the actors or the writers or the artists, everybody gets to have a little bit of creative input, and it's kind of this amalgamation when it comes out of everybody throwing a little bit in. I think that's why it resonates with so many people.
Yeah, I think that's the key to like shows that do really well is that you don't really. It's just that you click with everybody. And everybody is at the top of their game. So everybody is at the top of their game. They're feeling inventive and creative and create an environment where everyone feels safe to play and do what it is they do. And then you put it out there. And I've noticed the shows that I've done, we're doing it for ourselves because we love each other so much. We're having fun with each other and we all get along. And if we're having fun, hopefully you're all having fun. It's been my experience that has been the case. And we're having fun there.
I think it's remarkable that so much of this happened in the pandemic. We were all very distant, but like so many of these characters, they weren't recorded together, but they still have great chemistry.
Yeah, I have to attribute it to you because you read with the actors, and that's so cool. Because apparently everyone does that, and I think it adds so much.
Yeah, I really appreciate it.
So I watched it. I was never big in what's good, and you're like, okay, I think we're done, and I'm like,
It makes you want to mess up my cake.
We all want to come back. We all want to do more voices.
Yeah.
oh my god, it's fun. It's so much fun.
The funniest thing is that we'll always save my sessions for the last because we have to get everybody because of schedules and everything. It's easy to get me because we're together all the time. But by the time, a lot of the time we get to my records, my voice is already hoarse because I've done everybody. I've done, I've played Stolas for Blitz, or I've played Stolas for you, or my favorite is I'll do the voice. And of course, my voice sounds very similar to James's voice.
Hard to tell you apart.
You can't tell us apart, right, James?
I have to wait until you go. Oh.
I didn't go out with the house at all.
I just want everybody to remember this.
No, it's bad.
Conversation.
No, I just didn't leave. I go look at noon. I'm going to do a shot. Nah, I'm better going with you. So I don't get you.
Like, Calypso hats in the park. You're like, no, you were recording this way.
They're living in a castle like Frozen.
The Rick style's very different on the hell of a cruise. The international waters.
Yes. One of my favorite things when we work with Vivian is Vivian we'll get to do our scenes because we are Moxie and Millie. But at the same time, I take my directing hat on at the same time as we're doing the thing. I'm like, remember the twang. And it's like, the twang. It's like, okay, let's do more twang. And then
I was gonna say earlier, I just wanted to say, Richard, you're just a rock star. I mean, the fact that I don't know how you guys pull this off, and you're literally recording people in New York City at the butt crack in the morning, and then you direct all of us, and legitimately being in the studio via Zoom, via technical whatever, with Richard, you play every single character, and I don't know how you go home or how you record at the end of the day. I literally don't know how you pull it off. Because I have been after my 4-hour session, and you've done like 6 4-hour sessions.
Yeah. You know what? I love doing it. I love playing. I mean, and in between, I'm singing with you, I'm singing with James, I'm singing with Brandon. It's just, I love to be with people that want to play. That's my thing. Thank you for saying that, Vivian. And I think for me, I enjoy doing it. I'm actually converting it into my one-man Broadway show. I will be pitching to Lin-Manuel. And James has already said he's setting that up.
It's so weird. I've seen the podcast talking.
When
It's
I'm
so weird.
maybe the kid.
You know you want to watch this.
Kate. I love that. Listen to him.
Yeah, I like the effect on the voice, and it sounds really cool.
Party is already a
Does the recording studio also do that, like audio editing?
No, the audio is done by George Peters and his team.
Shout out George Peters.
Yes, we love a good belt.
Yes, good. I love the bell building.
This is like more Richard on Richard. I will say this, I don't know if it's the same for Richard or anybody else that does voiceover consistently, but getting to talk to yourself is both extremely rare and one of the most fun things for me ever.
Yeah, getting to talk to yourself and if you guys, I would love to do that.
Oh yeah, I'd love one of those. Put it in the mail. Dude, that's some Terminator stuff where he just walks out.
Yeah.
I was asking a question here.
That was, he's an actor that's trying to bring that was
Yeah.
The other character was also Maxwell, and that was he's everywhere.
Everywhere.
Mr. Rayleigh.
Millie!
Everybody's Maxwell. That little Maxwell.
Maxwell Adams, the creator of Billy and Mandy.
I love that.
Millie! Oh, Millie!
It's funny, we were talking about tonight.
Okay, question. This Funhouse is entirely inspired Certain Anyway by Birds of Prey because there's a bunch of elements in this that like match the Funhouse.
It wasn't. I think it was before. Yeah.
Before you work on that.
It wasn't, but I really liked that scene in Birds of Prey for a lot of reasons.
Yeah, I noticed the hands and stuff.
Yeah.
That's my
All
little
right.
And a little bit, let me do some racing in a little bit, guys.
So sweet. Everybody loves her. When you're outside.
I love it. Be like, by the way, I'm straight.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, you're so like submissive. Hey, yes. And then.
Given the kid. It's like you were so blessed. Like, you're in a very different way.
I think that everyone that has been cast in our episodes and our shows, it's very clear every one of you love to play. And that's important to Vivian and I both, because Vivian knows that I teach something about the art of playing pretend. And so I know that people like to play, and every one of our friends on the Zoom as well as in person here, they're all like.
A lot of us we all did additional voices. That was the fun thing, is that like, I've watched some of the episodes and I'm like, oh, I can't even remember who I played. Yeah, it was fun.
I feel like sometimes the additional voices become more popular than like some of the like side characters.
Yeah.
I don't understand the fandom. I just don't understand it.
I know there's a lot of Billy like scary off. I just weird.
Little creature. That was the animator's like pitch to me, and I was like, that's really funny.
Yeah.
I like it. There's a visual difference.
Yeah.
I think the issue is that I think the fans, some of the additional voices have some of the best one-liners and have some of the best moments. And our fans are very, very astute about catching things. And so it's easy for our major characters or our side characters to have realized that there are these moments of these glimpses of these genius of the additional voices, and our fans catch on to that and dig it so much. Like Don Rivera has a moment.
Yeah.
He says, just saying, boy, I'll say, and it's like it stuck with me forever. And like I call him on his phone and leave that message, and he'll call me back anytime. And like it's little things like that, I think that the fans really dig on.
That is James, you're right. That is one of my favorite moments in the House of Osmodeus. And before Foxy's about to say, you hear Dawn.
Really quote that shit almost every day.
That's part of that is that we Vivian and I and Brandon and everyone else is like we say whatever you want, right? We say whatever you want. Just you're in the distance, so make it up. Or Vivian will say, what if they say this? So, what if they say this? We come up with things on the fly. Then we throw them out there, and then Vivian has to spend 16 hours going through just one line improv.
I love that.
I would say Richard is really, really good at getting us where we're supposed to be when we're supposed to be in a funny look. He's very yes and he never shoots at it's always very encouraging. But the same is said for when we have scenes where we're supposed to be sad or cry, and it's just so funny because you'll do the first one, like let me try, and then he'll be like, oh no, that was so. He'll get right there with you, like he's at a funeral with you, and he's just like, oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Okay, give me 3 right away, and go. And he just ramps you right into the mood. Yeah.
I'm tearing up right now. I can cry at the drop of a hat, and those are my favorite moments because they're so real, and it's the heart of our show. It's the heart of our show, and working with you, doing like everyone has seen the first half of episodes of 7 and 8 has seen 7, and that moment, it breaks everyone's heart. And you talk about Brandon, and you and I spent time doing that together because it was like we understood it was important.
He was authentic. I think at least it's fair to say that at least I think definitely for me, whenever I'm feeling something as blitz, it's very authentic in the moment because Richard gets us there. We take that moment to feel our feelings and to be sad. You can hear it in the way he's even just directing. He's directing me sadly, and because we're just in that moment, so that the lines between talking and acting just blur together. You go right into your tape already feeling like shit. And
You're so good.
And the thing is I think it's important for us to set the playground. The playground in which we use these words is what we do. so I don't need to give anyone, I've never given anyone a line rating. I don't think I've ever had to give anyone a line rating because and it's one of the things I pride myself on is like if I have a certain way I want to hear something, I'll talk story to you and I'll say, imagine that it's this, this, and this, and boom, we get it. You know, we usually do an ABC take on things, so but mostly we get it out of that first one.
Yeah.
And so, well, thank you, Brandon. I'm feeling very I'm naked. I'm feeling vulnerable.
Let's get there together. Come on.
Quick, James, get Lin-Manuel on the phone. He's ready.
Okay. Thanks.
Rise to my love, rise to show me there you go. Here we go again.
Anyone watching like the hell of a recording session thing in the world. Singing Hamilton.
I appreciate Hamilton with you guys, but it's JC Superstar with me.
James and I are JC Superstar fanatics. But he always gets to be Judas because he's better. I'm left with, get out, they're waiting. Oh, they're waiting for you. Oh, it's happening in June. We're coming out to see you.
Yes.
Hey, good.
So I guess before we start this one, so this is the third episode, and this is where James, you come into this one. This was super fun, and I know Christina me is in this as well.
Oh, we're lots of visitors.
Oh yeah.
This was very fun. Also, one of my favorite lines ever in the show. Oh, Lexi, I know him. I used to date him.
I love the opening sequence when you're riding out. This is you in the car.
By the way, I just want to say something really, really fast. This song, they only let me listen to it one time. What's that? Oh yeah, I only listened to that song. I think one time, and I didn't know the words to it, and Vivian told me to sing along as best I could.
Yes. Oh yeah, the opening song here.
Yes.
Yeah, so that song was written by my good friend Lyle, and it's so funny, and so it's his like track, and it's meant to be Alex was singing along to it, and so I was like, you know what, it's as much of it as you can do, you know, like as much. And I think you had heard it a few times, and then like part of it was just that you're singing along to it, so it doesn't have to be 100%. But I really like it. I think the credit song is like more of your version of it.
I remember I met Lyle at a Christmas party. He was, and you said, "Oh yeah, we're having a party at my place, and he's the guy who wrote that song is going to be there." And
We're gonna get drunk a lot. Richard's had 2 sips and no blackout.
Take it from the top.
That's funny. Actually, this is the episode where Mark gets drunk.
Oh! You did that. All right. Okay.
We're gonna get
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, that was what it ended up being, Brandon. It's so funny because it's just it's like kind of chasing it.
Oh
And
yeah.
then like you do a bit of it, and then like you kind of changed it a little bit too, and it's super fun. I feel like it's
It's
really
full of cool, so we have to like pretend to know the words to the song that's on the radio.
right.
yeah, exactly.
I will say, like, as far as certainly co-signings that we've done and stuff,
Yeah.
everyone goes, I want you to write, I am not a possum.
Yeah.
Everyone.
You may call me a possum. I am
on that outfit.
not a possum.
I know, it's a nice. I have the boots down.
Veronica is among the best dressed characters.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But I gotta say, I do like the kind of the nod to a little bit of steampunk.
Yeah.
The steampunk stuff. I really want those.
Fancy boy.
I love.
You need Richard.
Yeah, I love it. I like getting to put the characters in other outfits. It's
Yeah.
really fun.
Like Moxie in a dress and.
Yeah, when he was,
But where is that in the?
that's in the next episode.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's right.
yeah.
She pulls off so.
I think he does. I
So
think he
well.
looks really good.
It's something Moxie became like.
Well.
Yeah.
Moxie is very fluid.
So many like hot characters.
I want to know.
Yeah, that was something that I honestly just thought was fun. I was like, I think every single character that did with Blitz should be like so far out of his league.
You guys underestimate the power of a brotherly game. If you look at James today, Blitz can talk the panties off of anybody, male, female, wolf. It doesn't matter. Blitz is a he also can talk his ass out of bed, but he can talk the panties off of anybody. That's just the way it is.
He's a very charming episode.
You heard it from James. I'm not gonna.
Shut up, Blitz. I like this part.
Yeah, this is definitely.
Wow, I've been on for almost an hour. Whoopoo! I'm not getting off this, guys, until we're done with this. I might do NASCAR tonight. I might not.
Yeah.
But I do remember I had car 69 and truck 96. I am taking requests, guys, for numbers for my cup car.
Marketing too. What are you talking about?
You know.
Come on now.
Luna gave praise, like, yeah, they're gonna die now.
Go over there right now, so I'm going to get a NASCAR
Like I
this.
said, there's something for everybody.
I just want to say this exists in a VR chat that I went to one time. I went there as Blitz, and I walked in and there was a bunch of imp perverts, and they flipped when I said hello to them.
Oh my gosh.
I remember hearing them up there. Hello. I wish someone would watch my videos. But you know what, though, guys? We are doing NASCAR later on today.
I think that might have been a good line, Brandon. Don't give him access to any of your holes.
And also, I just want to say, can we say what was bleeped out here? Because
Venom 2 DVD.
But this time, it's entirely censored, and I was very proud of that delivery.
I know, you're right. Okay, so yeah, this is a fun story because you also you have to tie in with season 2 that like eventually will happen.
Season 2.
Venom 2 release date.
The 1st of October 2021. According to Radio Times, like a slippery symbiote, the release date.
But it's fine. It's live stream. It's fine. So again, working with Australia is very like interesting because they just drop the word cunt so. They do. So it worked its way into the script a lot more than I think.
I don't know when Venom 2 came out this year.
It was
Yeah, good. I remember.
pretty mean.
I'm buying both videos.
We have a character in season 2 who I won't give too much away about, but who is Australian, and so he says it like every 5 seconds. And so I think we're gonna have to like, I want to like create a really funny sound effect for every time he says it, so it's like almost like a clown honk.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Vivian Nixon, that was one of those days when we recorded him because he was in Australia.
Yeah, that was the
And we had started at 6 in the morning, and by the time we got to him, he was behind an hour. Something was we didn't like.
Oh, they were
7 or 8 8 o'clock at night.
Yes, yeah, that one was at night. So there was like, we started as like early as like 6 a.m.
6
And for some people in New York, and then we've gone as late for Australia as
As
like
8 or not.
Yeah.
I mean, it's real bad.
Yeah. I definitely can't give away who that is, but I think people are having fun.
I'll just say, it sounds like Laryl Sneak.
Who? You should Howard Ridiculous guy. You should be the guy from Howard Ridiculous.
I felt I was pretty bad when he said it. Like, they're in hell. Anything can be said. That was one of those little bees. And I was like, no, anything goes.
That's right.
Demons are very nice to each other. Because now no one cares about their car.
Yeah.
It rhymes with Lake Blanchett.
Oh my god. But yeah, that's the missing word. And at some point we will release the kind of word.
Yeah.
The country.
I love
I know the one he did.
You hear it?
I think I might too, actually.
Also, I feel like that's your San Fernando dog.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm Al Bundy. I steal shoes all day.
I'm perverting.
Get out. No, you're not. You're from New York.
Like all the way up my clothes.
It already actors. Just ask James. Oh, James is from Los Angeles. Like, well, you're up Northern California, right, James? Yeah,
Bay Area.
You know, that's why James's favorite flavor of curry is Steph.
Straight up. All I have is sports. Leave me alone, Richard. I don't know what musical.
You're surrounded by theater.
You're surrounded by theater kids.
That's not a Bulls jersey, by the way. He tattooed that onto his skin.
Yeah. I like that because that reminds me of give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball.
So you guys remember the musical?
Forrest Gump? Where's my theater friend? Thank you. Oh.
I'm sorry, I felt nothing.
Sorry, you made that reference like I felt nothing. I'm feeling nothing.
Boys.
Yeah.
Sing more.
Do more, Laura. Do more.
Well, maybe put me past
So I don't.
Yes.
Yeah.
See when ice cream fell. Yes, I dug right down to the bottom of my soul, and I tried to melt the kids' young nothing.
FYI, so to make the connection completely complete,
Yeah.
in the Heights, he plays the mom of Mandy Gonzalez, is the original singer.
Yes, she is.
Of course, mine, who of course knows Lynn Manuel, who I know, who will soon put Richard in the show. I thought.
Hi. Just relaxing, guys, watching TV. That's all I'm doing. And recording a video for you guys. So later on today, we might do some NASCAR. Later on today.
Right.
We've set them off. It's over.
Ron, go woo!
I will say the challenge with Hug the Boss is that and the difference between the other project is that the other project. Between Hasbin and then maybe this goes to the pilot as well, but Hasbin and Helva is that I wanted to separate them musically. So like Hasbin is like the I always mix it up. The diegetic musical where it kind of manifests and very
And Helva is
That's when you're on screen.
Right. We keep everything out.
One of them needs an excuse for the music to happen, or it has been straight up music.
Yeah, but part of me wants to say, screw that, and go on.
I mean,
So much of the cast is so amazingly musically talented.
I hate music.
I don't think they would do that.
Yeah, that's the reason that a lot of characters haven't had songs that like I feel like should have songs. Is I'm like, but when that character just bursts into song, but like they would. So that might be something that the show kind of becomes over time. What show? Helena?
I just want to say, I have the comments open, and someone just they said, "Hey, I just want to say thanks for making such great content. Watching your videos makes living in my car that much easier." That's Sean Bro. I just wanted to. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. We easily. It's so easy to forget what this is to some people, you know. When I was, yeah.
They hadn't understood that. They didn't know that.
It's crazy because like when I was in high school or like just like throughout my whole life, there was always a given point when I was, there was never a point where I was never inspired by something immensely, and it's so cool that I'm just reading all the comments and I'm just like, oh, this is very sweet that we're that.
When I was at school, I was inspired by the wheel. That could go places.
Yeah.
That could go places.
I will say,
Oh man, I'm telling you right now, you want to invest in sliced bread. That's going to be the new thing.
It's the greatest thing since.
Yes.
The best part of making this show is being a fan of it. So like, I literally am a fan. I'm a fan of everyone involved. Like, I'm a fan of the artist. Like, I'm a fan of the character. Like, it's really cool to be like creating something and that I like. I love these characters and they mean a lot to me. But like, I'm as giddy and excited for people to see the stuff that we're making as like they are to eventually see it. Like, you guys, like, I geek out and I am excited and I'm like gushing or I'm like listening to the soundtrack or like all these things for the stuff that you haven't seen yet. So I'm very excited.
Me too. Me too.
There's so much. You guys are
It's
gonna
amazing. You
love
guys are in for it. Like, and I'll take this to also address the fact that, you know, we haven't obviously put out an episode in a very long time. And like, trust me when I say it's worth it. I know, like realistically, there's all these like technical reasons why, you know, we've been taking longer on it. But like, I will say, like, we've never stopped and we're still working really hard. I think 2 is already underway and like all this progress has been made.
Oh, come on, show season 2 then.
Worth it. Like, I genuinely believe that like what's coming is so worth it. And like the runtime are also gonna be bigger. So, you know, if they're bigger episodes, then it's gonna be very cool. I'm very excited. Like,
Disney love, like
yes,
it
and
is
it's
stunning.
And,
It is stunning.
and we're like in our stride right now, which is good. Just, you know, it's like, you know, it's early Friends versus season 2 and a half Friends. And we are still in season 4 Friends. Right? Because Friends is big and rich and supposedly crime. I mean, like, it's Hellier, so it's different, but like, because she's adopted, but she's 22. She's 22. Yeah. In Hellier. But Hellier, you know, operate their way. Yeah. And I think
I thought she was 20. I screwed up. I thought I was 20. So that means Lou's 26.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not changing it. She's 22. Well, I still classify her as 20, so I'm not cheating. I'm not cheating. I'm not quitting it.
it's right, you're timeless.
Yeah.
In that realm, you know. Like,
Yeah, but the hell one teaches you it.
oh,
So
good to know. Season 2. I hope that comes out in season 2.
I know they probably live a lot longer too.
Yes.
They're older.
Yeah.
Well, they live a lot longer. I feel like they live like 100 years, and they have to have that
Like
guy
200 or more years ago, like when Hamilton was around. Yeah, have you heard it? Yeah, it's a great musical.
Bonnie Star, you know?
No, I'm going to be playing Jefferson. I'm going to be one of the best Jeffersons ever.
Oh, on this song, we had a very hard time getting the line "souls out, holes out, how does it smell?" Out.
Yeah,
That's great. You don't want to make it too romantic. No, I mean it is a very romantic song. It is on our playlist. Yes.
But that's the hole. We're not perverts. Just the hole is out.
Everything else.
Everything else is covered. Yes.
This scene, James has like my favorite, like the line you did for "I'm Vortex" is so funny.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I remember being in my closet. Oh, no.
Oh my God.
I was in my closet surrounded by clothes with my computer on the top shelf and my mic on one side, and you guys talking to the phone, and I was like,
I remember that line so clearly. It's like, so you're kind of mocking her nervousness. And we didn't have to ask what anything else. I would that. We're laughing so hard on that. Oh my God. This is good.
We love Johnny.
Also, obviously, I feel like it's been, what time is it? It's 12. Okay, it's like 90 minutes in. Just a recurring shout out to Streamily for putting Yeah, and it's like, I think it's streamily.com/hellofaboss is the URL where you can buy prints that we will all sign for you on stream.
Gonna be signing prints.
Yep.
Okay.
You don't see the 60-person crew that's working around the clock to make this stream happen right now.
They are. They're streaming.
And they're all ridiculously good looking, well dressed, and they're lovely.
You can't spell streamily without stream, guys. Come on.
Voice this character here, you flip them off.
Oh yeah. That's you.
Yeah, the person is a cool character.
Name's character.
Yes. Oh my God, I fucking awesome. Yeah, it was.
Finn, I have a question. Will there be a soundtrack of the music?
We're working on that. Obviously, like we want to make sure everyone, the cast and just all the kind of legal end of things. But yeah, that's my goal because everyone's been really excited to. I get asked about it constantly, and I'm like, dude, I want to listen to it. Like, yeah. Especially like season has some like really like everyone
Season.
Stop and talk about whenever it comes out.
Somebody mentioned in the comments that they now started a drinking game every time somebody says season 2.
No.
In the comments,
You're going to say way too much. They're already drunk. Stop.
The reason I bring up so much the production end, that's like what we're like, I'm knee deep in the mire of what?
Season
2. So that's what's on my brain. So if I bring it up a lot, it's because like literally like as soon as I leave here, I'm like, okay, yeah, so the boards and like the shots and like
It's only been for an hour. Wow. I'm supposed to send you on TV. All or Craig. Craig Signal something.
But yeah, the sound season 2. The
Don't.
You know, the songs in the first season are so good, and then the songs in the second season, there's so much. I feel like there's more of them, so it's just like more per episode and stuff. Like there's a lot of stuff going on.
Roxy!
I have one request for you.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, here we go.
This scene is so cute.
I love Joe Foxy.
Ooh, fish.
Because I also really like getting to give Millie like a really badass. Like, so I was like, this is gonna be a fun battle of like the tiniest. Really fun. So the board artist can kind of figure out like what to do, and the board artist added to the that's kind of like where they high five those words is done.
I screamed into the mic for you too.
Yeah. Jordan is the monster stuff. Yes. Yes, you're a pro monster.
I wonder if that hits will be in season 2.
Oh my god. Good lord. Dark. There is nothing on this planet quite like a Richard Horvitz scream. Like there's
Sorry, so Rachel, that was the hanging one.
Let's tell the story, man. See what Prune Richard.
Destroying his purity.
No, okay, so it was a situation where like so we were recording and if we did this part and then you asked, you were like,
Go ahead.
what is pegging me?
No, I did. And I said, Viv, and you're like, what? And I go, do you know what pegging is? And you said, yes.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, yes. And then I'm like, oh yeah, yeah.
And I was like, and then you asked if you want like the was he the editor or like the
Yes.
and you were like, do you know what it is? And he was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to explain it further. And you was like,
Traumatized. He was like, yeah.
Well, since we're already demonetized, let me explain what pegging is.
It's a rating system in the UK. Peggy 16. With Peggy 16. It's a rating system in the UK. We're fine.
All right, and this will be my true test. Vivian Nixon, do you know what pegging is? She's purposely muted right now.
No. I'm here. No, I didn't know what pegging was. No.
Good.
Hey, good. All right, good. Then I don't feel so.
Richard.
Can you sign? I don't know what pegging is.
Wait. Someone in the comments said I only know because I looked it up.
The state of sex ed in the United States is such that people find things out.
Paradox person too. Ironically taught me, this show unironically taught me what pegging was. This show.
We are so proud.
We're that was a badge of honor.
Right. But that's not in season 2, is it?
Okay.
Giving this
Hold on. joke. I have one request. I didn't realize that James was secretly my best friend that I had never met. I just need to duet with him as some background in his club. I don't even care.
Yeah, this is happening.
I guess it just needs to happen.
This is
Just
happening.
spit like a hot 16 bars or something.
Maybe we can do that in season 6.
Wait, can we do it in season 6 and the movie if we're gonna just go all the way?
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 seasons in the movie.
There's some animators that are funny.
Putting on wrist bracelets.
I do know how many seasons I want the show to be though.
Well, 14 is a lot, man.
Heartbreaking scene.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they got.
Damn, James.
I love that the portal literally opened up their parking lot.
Yeah. Just falling.
I like her falling backwards.
Yeah. Hey! Well done.
Hey!
Is that you, Ed? Doing the police? I think that is.
I think I was somewhere in there. I'm all over the place.
That's a great last slide.
I was also the guy that got tweaked into by
Thank you, Vivian. Thank you, Brandon. Awesome work. I want to thank Lynn Manuel.
Young York. Is your
Are you there one more?
Yeah.
And Lynn, see you soon.
Oh no, after
I heard 5 is really good.
This is the episode 4 is the one that you dated as
And is this one where I sing Dear Theodosia?
There's some kid in Australia who was drunk off their ass like that.
Possible.
And then so this episode also has Dawn in it as
Yay, Dawn! Yay!
and and Dawn's delightful. Dawn has been in I think every one of my since graduating college animated projects, and so it's so cool to work with him. He's great.
He's such a
So
sweetheart.
is this the one where you cast two guys with the exact same name?
No, that was actually episode 6.
That was episode 6.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Well, and actually, no, there's a story there. There's a fun story with that, actually, yes. Season 1. This is a fun, creative story. We're not gonna watch it at 6 name. I have a good friend named Mike Rocco.
Mike Rocco!
And Mara knows. Mara knows Mike. He's a board artist and an incredibly talented animator, but he also does voices, and he does really, really good old man voices. Which is
He's kind of an old man at heart. He likes having a nice cup of tea. And
Of
course.
He's the youngest old man.
he's got a historian, but he was just much about things so old that it's
a historian who just wants to have a nice shepherd's pie and cup of tea.
Yeah.
And a cup of tea, nice.
Right.
You caught her.
That's a good one. So Mike voices Lyle Lipton in this episode. So he voices the old man. But it was interesting because it gave casting the name Mike Rocco. And I did not know that there is an actual stage Broadway actor named Mike Romeo Rocco.
And Michael J. Rocco and Michael R.
Yes, and they knew that and a lot of the cast is Broadway and New York talent. So I saw this name show up on this big cast him. They're like, oh, he's all set to come in, and I was like, is this the right actor? And I felt horrible. I was like, oh my gosh, but I was like, well, I'm gonna look into this actor because I never worked with him, and I looked into these, and he ended up being it was like fate because
that opera scene. So like, and I ended up putting him in. I ended up putting him as Agent One as well. So he said, he played Agent One and he was singing voice, which we needed a singer for, and it just so happened that this actor that we had it was a very beautiful actor.
Does Agent One come back?
Yes, he does.
Where? What season?
No, it's season 2. It's a very cool casting. Like that's why I want to tell it because it was an amazing opportunity, and he was great. I loved working with him. Like he was great. But our friend Mike is in this episode.
As I flipped it, who is amazing. And I want to say we won't tell you where, but there is there was absolutely favorite scene.
I cringed up.
This episode, Brandon, was much like you did the main draft of this episode, and it's so fun. It's definitely wild.
And we get to see a great special cameo appearance by Vivian Madrano, one of my favorite characters ever.
Yes, I like that. The crew also, that was the other one. It was like at first it was the cashier, and then it was the deer.
I remember you talking about Deer was probably going to be literally a satire of you just pictures and out.
Yeah, basically. I also voice Keely as well, but like I'm not really that experienced in voice acting yet.
Yes, you are. You're a human being.
Exactly. Yeah. I love this.
Any of the notices of these is the board has a bunch of references to the episode before that.
Yeah.
It also has a reference to something else.
Yeah. But yeah, so Brandon, this is you as well. This character, and you made this character. I was like, you had him in the script, and I was like, yeah, that's his name.
I had a drawing of him and how his that was the only character that I had any kind of say with what he looked like.
I get Brandon. I hate to say it, but we can tell.
Oh, my nuts! My nuts!
It's like the dude from Wacky Races was like, "Hey, I want to be the Riddler today."
Yes. And I've seen some amazing cosplay of him, and if they have a costume, I would love to have an extra copy of it.
One time in that voice in some episode in season not to be named later, I need you to scream, "Hey, Tom!"
He's very Eggman adjacent, I'll give you that for sure.
I like it though. I like it a lot.
His flashback scene. See you in 4.
I just want to say, there was a story, there's a board of this, or even maybe some rough animation even, but there was a much more sexual position that Lyle was in when he was he was straddling it like this, and you could see his like bulge coming out the back. And wow, they're like giving him a proper dick and everything. I gave him the cape or something, and it's covered, but yeah.
I think the name just changed.
Marcy's always getting crushed.
I have a question for you, Vivian. I've noticed that a lot of our fans will comment on the show, like they'll be very
It's her brain, that's better.
like how many strikes are on when he changes, there are different, like, there's sometimes he has different stripes on his horn.
Sometimes that's a mistake.
Okay.
Created it, but like we wanted it to be like the pre-made thought, like was really fun because I basically told the animators because this is such a wild episode. Like this is definitely an episode that you took the reins, Brandon, and like it's super wild and super like expressive. And so I told the animators, I was like, dude, you get anything you can to make every shot look funny. Just added a bunch of stuff and a lot of little random moments.
I didn't even know I talked about it. The first time I noticed it, and then you cried.
Yeah, you like cried, but that was before, you know, like before I had it.
And this is the episode where every single scene.
I love that Blitz's disguise was blah blah the clown. That made me so happy when I saw that.
Oh, this is my favorite joke. In the whole thing, I think. My favorite joke in the whole thing. Yeah, I directed that joke very specific. I was like, I like it when things get cut off really suddenly.
I love it. You're off.
Yeah.
When we were talking about how good Richard was about not giving line reads, people would just be like, no, you're going to say it this way. This is the way I wrote the damn joke.
Cut it off. To the artist, that's where I'm like, okay, this, you know,
I want Moxie's joke in this.
Yeah, I was just thinking, how many outfits are
Yes. I'm like the ghost in Mrs. New York. This is way before he went. Thank you. Yeah, he goes, there you go. You're welcome, everyone.
Fired.
And look, this is Roxy is a furry in that episode, right? Roxy and Billy are furries.
Oh, yeah, they're
Roxy, I said,
They really wanted to give a Broadway musical cast.
Come on, boys, we're gonna take the town. And all that jazz.
I like it.
I understood that reference.
Hey!
Woo!
Can we just eat this butter?
Yeah, it's like the shot lasted so long. I remember that animator was like, what do I do with this? I like that it froze up for a second. I'm obsessed with those. I got the little note sound into that.
Also the hashtag eat.
Yeah, did you put that in your
Like needles and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's implied.
It's implied, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that old man being a lot filthier in one of the boards.
And what you were praying around.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, here we go. I love it. This is so fun to just like the board or the art is so good. I want all of Millie's outfits.
I forgot why Mox.
Just did.
Where you gonna have it?
I love it.
That's the theater, that's the actor in him.
Yeah, the actor. He wears things better than I wear. I hate him.
I hate him.
You just make it out.
breathe, you jump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goes me up.
Yeah. Who does the opera singing for this?
I actually don't know her name because she.
I did that after. The composer and all that, yeah, because he, separately. So then the credits and everything, I never worked with her directly, so I unfortunately don't know you.
You have a ton of crew in this scene, right? Like just getting.
Yeah, a lot of the animation and the creative team, did their own the cartoon version of themselves. So half of the people that die are.
I know. That's so cool.
Yeah.
My favorite moment's coming up with Million Box killing and making out at the
Yes.
same time.
Yeah.
Just literally feel like launcher.
I'm like,
Yeah.
it's brilliant.
That's hot. I like that.
And we did that. Many people don't know that Vivian and I did that in motion capture.
But we were learning how to do it. And the whole first season is like that. Entire first season.
Is it different in the next?
Yeah.
What season is that?
The one at. The one we're at, the one three. Yeah, this was very Looney Tunes episode.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, yeah.
Jane gets left here. Quite a lot.
Yeah, Jane is the moxie of the
Really, Jason's character.
Here we go. Here's this.
Oh, yeah,
With the red glasses.
Yeah, that was it.
What a cunt.
This is so funny.
It's so good.
Well, now you're demonetized, but it was a good one.
For sure. Unfortunately, because now we will not be able to finish episode 8.
I love
Season 2
how
anyway.
the animated team is. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, I know what we're doing with this character.
Yeah, no, there's an amazingly talented animator. He does that subtle acting, and I was like, I think I want to give one of
And
these
no.
guys the best.
Sorry, saxophone emoji.
Sorry.
Hey!
I'm from because you're like the Victorian big hole. So is he in like the suite above? Like he's just there, and it's not like think about it. Yeah, just he just can't figure out how to get it.
While you back
It's different in season 2 though.
Yeah.
Wait,
A perfect like story to kind of end as a stand up. So
Yes.
So we did record laughter for everybody. And I just couldn't find it. And I was running out of time to like edit the episode. So I put Don's in and then there was nobody else. And then I kind of thought it was funnier. And I was like, it's funnier.
Then he's going off on
And
his
he's the
own.
only one
Yeah.
laughing. I know. And he just goes off and that's why everyone was kind of awkwardly laughing. Everyone was supposed to be like that 80s like, haha. And I was like having trouble finding the files for some reason for that laugh specifically. And I just was like, you know, this kind of works. So it's back. All the other words, laughter,
It was a happy accident.
it's a happy accident. A lot of things happen that way.
Yes, in general, in our life.
In our life,
Yes.
And that
Was that the end of that one?
yeah.
I think everyone is probably curious when we're going to do our signings. So we can go around and say what everyone's plan is to do their Instagram signings or whatever platform you're using. So Jaden, go ahead and start.
Probably Wednesday or so.
Wednesday or so, and what do you know what medium you'll be using?
Instagram.
Instagram Live. Got it. Sam,
well,
you and I.
you and I will figure out when that's gonna be.
Yes.
You let me know. I will stream on TikTok. You stream on Instagram. And we'll combine forces.
Excellent. Mark.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. I'm still figuring it out. I will let you
But
guys
you
know.
will let us know when.
Yes, exactly.
Good. Excellent. Very exciting.
Not this time.
Not this time.
At some point I will.
Good.
Excellent.
Georgie.
Okay, so
too.
So Will Daughter and I will be signed together with Richard creepily in the background. And we're thinking sometime next weekend, but we haven't actually looked at our schedules or schedule.
Schedules, as they say in fake English.
Exactly.
Hey.
And I can kick off. Yes.
I will be signing on Instagram Live this week. I just don't know exactly when yet, but I will message or I will put it out into the interwebs.
Follow us all.
Always weekly message each and every one of you.
All 14,000 tweeters in that video. Make sure they send a personal message from your part.
Vivian Nixon.
I'll look Richard and we can figure out another line. And I'd love to with you and hop on with you before you too. So.
I need some sister class, please.
Oh my gosh. It's like love is in the air. It's almost like season 2. Edward Bosco.
I'll be signing tomorrow at 10 a.m. and I'll be powering through as many as I can. And then if I don't get done, I'm going to pick it up next weekend and we'll just keep the process going.
And
that'll
you know-
be over on Twitch. Yeah, twitch.tv/Edward Bosco.
Excellent. Mr. Brandon Rogers, Blitzo himself.
Love you, Brandon.
I don't know when yet, but Instagram stories are where I'm probably gonna piggyback off of wherever Georgie is doing hers because
Oh yeah, I want to do one with you too, so we'll figure it out.
I don't know when, but Instagram I'll announce it on there.
And also, pro tip, there are going to be some people around for the music Q&A that's happening at 5 p.m. Pacific.
Yeah.
And I don't know who's around for that, but I'm around for that.
I'm going to be there for the music
Yes.
Q&A. Vivian's going to be there for the music Q&A.
So maybe have the rice.
Rice.
And Christine.
Bryce and Christina D. Yeah, good. And of course, my vocal twin and doppelganger, James.
Next week, we got this. We got these. These are plus me and I we scheduled for you guys to know
And will you be able to talk to Lin-Manuel for me before then?
I can never if you're in my wife calls the mafia, if you're the FLS mafia family, you can't say what anybody is doing. So
And do I have to rush it? Is there some initiation that I have to go to get in?
I can't even talk about that.
Actually, more confirmation that he did say.
Oh, I see what you're saying, James.
In the high school, in the depths.
I do have something to say. Brandon Rogers. Yes. Is in a movie that's coming out soon, and Edward Bosco. The movie's called Bosco. What?
I don't pick.
How better play with the NBA would never quite make it?
Can you tell us anything about this movie?
Yeah,
Can you tell us?
No, I don't know if I'm allowed to. Do you know if I'm allowed?
Announced.
Good.
So he's in it and he's great in it. And it's a true story.
Oh.
And Brandon's amazing in it. And yeah.
Wow. And will it be available? Could be available for season 2? Great reaction there, sorry.
Let's go on the camera.
Okay, ready? Season 2. For watching us, we are so grateful for, and your generosity of spirit and kindness and wallets. And you're always we're there as well. So thanks for being with us today, everybody.
Yes, very hard to go. It's
Everyone's going.
I'm also needs it now. We're ready for the next part of season 2.
Season 2.
Today, it's been a very long week, but we're working very hard.
It looks amazing. It really looks so.
And I'd like to just send a shout out today to my friend Peg. And Peggy.
Everybody in our name, thanks for watching.
Okay, anyways, what penny is?
Yeah.
And for the past, I'm also a long-time entrepreneur, but for the last 10 years, I've spent going to conventions and signing autographs.
Can I ask, only because I haven't done any research on you specifically, what or for what?
Mainly animation and video games. So the titles that I would be in are like Super Smash Brothers, games
Any
like
research
that,
on you?
and whatnot. So for that, I just have a lot of experience. I just found that experience of interacting with fans and then signing autographs and whatnot, that whole thing just I found so compelling.
Yeah.
And the experience that I got from it with the ins and outs of everything. And when COVID hit, I had developed a live streaming platform over there. And when COVID hit, that ins and outs of everything. So I did. I started when COVID hit.
Cool.
And yeah, it's been really wonderful. Really.
Who loves it?
Yeah. Okay. I passed out. Oh, he's did it. I must have passed out.
Right in the mix on this leaderboard on
YouTube.
the PGA Tour. How cool is it to do it with all of your friends and family?
I must have passed out.
Welcome to lecture number 8 on the water balloon. Yesterday I asked everyone to think of other liquids you could fill a balloon with. Water? Oh, hot sauce? Harry, that could blind someone. You get an A. Now we have to pack for Great Uncle Tyrone's birthday tomorrow. In Dayton. Dayton, Ohio. It's got Wright Patterson Air Force Base and a zipper museum. We're staying at the Dayton Arms Hotel. It got 3 diamonds from 5 Diamond Magazine. Please don't make us go. If you make me get on that plane, I'll give myself diarrhea. I know how.
Okay, don't go.
But I insist we do something tonight as a family. We'll play board games, put photos in an album, measure how much you've grown. And what is your deal anyway? Let's just rent a movie.
Rytech's going to get revisited tonight, baby.
No, what I want is a really good weeper.
What about Love Story? It's about a Hollywood chick that puts out for a guy and then crooks.
And the same Paramount Studios for Charlie Blue Dawn.
Ooh.
Where do I begin to tell the story of a great love can be?
The sweet love story that is older than the sea.
And for something that don't eat.
Do you think we can make it a world more cars? To be honest, I don't know. But we're going to try. It's gonna be a great day. Okay, never mind. Back before I hurt my back, and a long time ago, about 4 months ago, I bought a 6x6 5 military army truck.